Omega Speedmaster, man on the moon with the plastic. Here, as you can see, the reflection in the light. What makes this very unique is it is one of the few, if not the only one that I know of, a modern watch that is as classic as it is, that comes with an option with Hesalite glass. That is very unique. I actually like the way the light hits it. You can find many pictures on Instagram. I have many pictures on Instagram of this watch. You can find it down in the description. Definitely look at my page and you'll be able to see many pictures of this watch. With it being Hesalite, it doesn't have the see-through in the back, but you can see it has the normal markings for NASA on there. This is the previous version. This is not the updated bracelet and all that other stuff. But as you can see here, it has these twisted lugs. This is probably my favorite part about this watch, because regardless of what size you are, this watch will definitely fit the wrist. I mean, it could probably go down all the way, I would say, to about 6 inches, 6 1/4, and it would look perfectly normal because of these lugs, because they really just kind of hug the wrist. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a second. Let's wind it up. You see there, it's starting to go right here. All right, here's the chronograph. Alright, push this button, stop. Tachymeter scales on the outside. And the only thing about this watch that I have a hard time is this crown is kind of small in my opinion, but I have relatively sized hands, I guess, pretty large, I guess. I'm not sure, not too large, but I got pretty large hands, I guess, for a normal person. And it makes it a little difficult to grab this because it's not completely out, but that's just like a little gripe. It's not necessarily groundbreaking or wow, it's gonna be so difficult. You see here, it protects all of this here, this case, so it protects these from getting dinged, bent, scratched, or not really scratched, but dinged and hit right here. And it doesn't really stick out that much when you wear this, and you'll find that out. It looks like it's a lot, but it's not. Alright, now, so let's put it on the wrist. Okay, as you can see here, slides on quite nice, and this is where it comes in to bite. Alright, let's see here. Let's do wristwatch check. There it is. Okay, as you can see here, this is the twisted lugs I'm talking about here. It feels smaller than it is. Remember correctly, it's 42 millimeters, so it actually feels like a 40 or 39 the way it wears. And the only thing I don't like about this watch is actually the bracelet, because it's annoying. I try to get it set, try to get it figured out. It really is annoying. I have a 7 1/4 inch wrist. I had to, sometimes I had it right here, it's too tight. Here is fine. I had to have it adjusted at the Omega dealership. I did buy this watch brand new. I bought it off of Chrono 24 back when they were not insane. These watches now, I think, I mean, they're quite expensive now compared to what they were about 2 or 3 years ago. I had two before this. I had a Speedmaster before this, and I had to get rid of it for personal reasons. I had a Rolex Datejust before this. I had to get rid of it for personal reasons. And this is the third one that I bought, and I have kept it ever since. And what drew me to this is, I don't know if you guys have ever been to Houston, but if you have, you've been to the NASA, the Johnson Space Center. There used to be a giant one of these up on the wall. It was huge. I mean, it was just ginormous. They took it down recently. It's no longer there. But I really wanted to get a picture with this watch and that backdrop there. And unfortunately, it no longer exists. So that kind of sucks. You see this Hesalite crystal? I mentioned it before. You see the scratch right here? It is normal for these to get scratches on the glass because it's crystal. It's not sapphire. So they'll get little dings and scratches and stuff, and honestly, I actually prefer that. I like the way the light hits this. I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I really enjoy that because it gives it extra character. And I don't know about you guys, but some people are so like crazy about these things. If they get one scratch, they cry, and it's like, dude, I don't know about you guys. If you're gonna pay so much money to use something, what is the point in keeping it in a safe, keeping it in, you know, you want to be able to use it. And that's how I feel about these watches, is like, I love all the little scratches and dings that it has because I put them there. This is going through my life with me. And I like that, looking at this glass, because I can remember this right here. I was cooking outside barbecuing. I remember it because I dinged it right there when I was barbecuing. So I remember that actual scratch right there. And that was the first scratch that this crystal had. And it's like, I'll never forget that. And I was having a cigar, I was with my best friend, and that's just amazing memory. And that's something that you can't necessarily buy. It's a memory with a friend of mine and my family. So if it's a downside to you, get the sapphire sandwich. But if it's a Hesalite and you look at things like I do, sorry for the rant, but that's basically how I look at it, is it's me wearing this. It gives it character. And I love that. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe down in the description there. It'll be down there. And if you look in the description as well, it will also have my Instagram, which I do daily stuff there, more or less. Sometimes I miss a day or two here and there. But that will also be linked down in the description. And thank you guys for visiting the Fellow Gent, and y'all have a wonderful day.